So guys, the day has finally arrived. Brink is on Dual Gap. That's right. We're about to have a painfully long, painfully turtly, overbuilt naval extravaganza. And I am so thoroughly looking forward to it, and also wondering how on earth these rocks are floating on top of the water, because that just defies all logic. Maybe they're those like styrofoam decorative rocks that just kinda, I don't know, you use them to put in fish ponds and they sit up and they're kind of whatever. Anyway, we need to get on some building, so let's go ahead and build engineers. Probably not a first T2 upgrade. That would be a bad idea, I think. And who are our teammates? We've got Roke just to our north. He is Cybran. Freerider as Seraphim on the front. And we've got Prick as Cybran, Deadbeat as Aeon, and Captain Wigglehobbit. We have got some doozies of names in here. Prick, Deadbeat, and Wigglehobbit covering the north side. I am so confident. I feel so good about our northern neighbors. I just can't even express how pleased I am that these people are in my life. So let's go ahead and lay in some P-gens and cover our own bases. We're probably going to want 2 on P-gen duty, maybe, yes, possibly, probably. We've got a whole bunch of people over here that not gonna dig through. We've got people like Walking Nuke and Tursto and Tylosaur and a fossilized turd. At least the fossilized turd is on the other team. I can literally say that there are turds on the other team, and it's not even cyberbullying because there's a fossilized turd over there, guys. I'm the captain of the Wiggle Hobbits. Yeah, I kind of guessed that, man. I can see that from your name. We're going to do this right here. We're going to build a couple of land factories because land factories need to exist for some reason. And then we're going to take you and we're going to reclaim the entire world because that is also a thing that needs to happen. So power is going to be a problem for the first little bit here, seeing as we have a lot of engineers building power. Going to suck up a little manual mass right there. Do we have a whole lot? Yes! Fancy rocks for reclaim. Some more of that floating rock species. This time it's even up in the air. It's not even in the water. This is an entirely different transcendental type of rock. It just rises above the very existence of physics to taunt us with its hovering abilities. Okay. What have we got going on down here? Roke looks like he is doing a pretty standard little build. New tree tech. Yeah, that is also kind of hilarious. It looks like someone just made water in the middle of the map and didn't bother re-editing the rest of it. It's a sad state of affairs, folks. So we're going to start a T2 assisted there. We are going to get some engineers on call to reclaim all of this stuff. And overall, we're just going to eco-whore like our lives depend on it, because they probably do. Gap, we love you. Yeah. Love is a really strong word for what I'm feeling right now. I think tolerate, maybe instead of love, it's one night stand. You know, you come to Gap, you have a little fun, you leave, you don't even feel bad about leaving, and then you don't look at it again for like 3 months, and then maybe you'll come back for a little more, but whatever. I'm behind on T2 mechs. Well, whatever. I don't care. We're gonna go T2s and pause. And you're going to make NGs and go this way, and I'm overflowing power, so I should probably stop building power and do some more reclaim. And let's grab some more engineers. Go over here, and go over here. All right. Now we just continue to wait. So there's a lot of mass extractors out here. I probably should have gone for it at the beginning, but I didn't. And so I'm regretting that a little right now, but not too hard. There's land bridges that also have mass extractors, and it's kind of like Thermo rolled into Gap, where you have the choke points with lots of mass extractors strung across the middle and impassable terrain on either side, except it's Thermopylae that can be affected by boats. So I guess it's kind of like the pass, maybe? I don't know. Maps kind of get a lot of cliches in them after a while, once you've seen many of them. The best team play tactic for ACUs is getting one into the middle of enemy ACUs, attach beetles to it, and kill everyone in a great fireball. That would be kind of awesome, actually. If you could just build fire beetles on your ACU as upgrades, like instead of T2, you know, there's the kamikaze belt right over here. And so it starts just stacking fire beetles around your waist. You can build however many you want. And then you go in here and it ends up being like a 20 blast radius, 15,000 damage catastrophe with your ACU nuke on top of it. So yeah, that's a thing. I am very aware, Roke. I am just too lazy to act on it. I am keenly aware of what I probably should be doing, but simply refuse to. So number 3 T2 mechs is on the way. It looks like Roke already has 3 and is halfway through his 4th. That's okay. Number 4, he's already got 4 and he's halfway through his 5th. That is what I should have said. So that is a thing. We're going to move our ACU up here and then assist all of this stuff, which we are going to upgrade before he gets there so that there is no gap. And we need to probably stop shooting engineers off into the great unknown because we're going to be needing that build power and most of the stuff is already reclaimed. So that is a thing. Let's go ahead and assist the ACU there as well. And by the time they get there, this one will be complete. So we're going to be able to build these in record time. Got plenty of power online. Let's go ahead and build the air factory that we all knew was coming, that everyone knows you need. Obviously, you got to rush T3 air. Fly scouts, build intel here. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's go ahead and build a radar right there that will cover everything. And the first thing that we're going to build is 5 air scouts. And those are going to come right down here. Ding, ding, patrol. And that's going to give us something that we can just kind of fly over there. Do this and that. Alright, I'm coming, guys. It's okay. You've got frigates. They have anti-air. They will shoot down the bomber very, very quickly. A single T1 bomber is not a threat to Cybern frigates. Just saying. There's the bomber that has gotten an engineer. I guess the engineer would be the more frustrating kill in that situation. Okay, so you've only got 1 more T2 mechs to upgrade, and I've got 2 more, so I am a little bit behind. That's a little frustrating. We're going to do this and then immediately roll over into mass storages, which honestly might be a bad idea because they're going to be rushing strat bombers, but I will be building power at the same time. Let's go ahead and as soon as this one is done, we're going to go ahead and queue all this. We're going to go over here. You are shooting those around. That is an issue. So we're going to immediately start building bombers, which will go over here. I see it. I see it. I see it. It is not a big deal. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go take all of our scouts over that way, and you guys are going to build all of the bombers that we can get our hands on. What are you building first? You are not doing anything and reclaiming my little radar there. That's annoying. Let's get all of you on task. We've got a bomber, and we are going to go knock their socks off. Let's kill this thing. I think I can actually get all 4 of those in one hit, and we've got more bombers incoming, so no big dealio. Alright, last mass extractor's upgrading at the moment. That is good. Ooh, I am not building multiple bombers. That is not so good. There goes one. Hopefully the terrain won't screw me up, and nope, it's gonna screw me up. Maybe? Maybe? Yes, there's the bomb! Okay, we're good. Tursto's engineers are all dead. No big dealio, we got this. Let's go ahead and put the radar back down there. Hopefully he wasted a good amount of economy on that little shenanigan that went absolutely nowhere. We're going to go T2 and grab ourselves a T2 engineer. Do not need more than one because obviously I have a lot of engineers. We're going to bring our ACU to the back where it can be easily defended. We're going to bring a whole lot more build power back here. And actually I just reconsidered that because I'm going to go T3 on the commander. And I need him in the front. We need 4 engineers for build power. We're going to go for resource allocation. We're going to take all of you, go over there, build that stuff. We've got no more reclaim, so we're going to also steal that build power. And I think we are in a reasonably good spot. Let's take our bombers and see if we can do something with them. Let's bomb out this T1 point defense in the neck over there. Thankfully, our team has got an advantage right here. But they're right. There is so much Navy over there. Looks like 4 players going Navy, or at least 3. I'm not sure if one is in the water yet over there, and everybody is teching up quite nicely. We've got all T2 mechs over there. He's starting to cap off. He is at exactly the same place as I am in his tech. Got T2 air, we've got T2 air, which means those are potentially going to be T3 air in a moment, and he actually has a T2 PGen up already. So that is not the greatest thing. Let's go ahead and assist all of you there. We're going to build 3 of you. Should allow us to get resource allocation without stalling even the slightest little bit. Let's go over here, do that thing. So this is going to be our major expenditure right now. We're going to just speed build those T2 PGens and then go for some air. And while we're waiting on that, we're going to build some Swift Winds, because should they rush a strat bomber, we will need something to deal with it with. Brink, I'll overflow. Okay. We're going to cancel that one. And as soon as you get done with that, we're going to go back and assist. Good freaking dealio. I'm going to have a whole pile. Oh, Captain Wiggles has already got Wrasse on the way. You know what that means, folks? We just totally reconsider everything that we're doing right here. Let's do that. And we're going to come back here. You guys are not supposed to be assisting that. Please reclaim. Do that. Thank you. Navy is definitely going to be an issue. We do have T2. Salem's are in the water, but that is an awfully lot of T1. I'm not sure why he's building Seraphim subs, though, because Seraphim subs are pitiful, as we all know. Would you please stop assisting the T2 PGen? I would love you forever if you could simply stop doing that thing. Alright, let's stop the Swift Winds after this one. I know he's saying stop the Swifties, but I really, really want these, because if there is a strat bomber, I want to be able to kill it. Just saying. We're going to stop that. Now we are at 40% Wrasse roughly, and I think we're getting enough overflow. Yep, Captain is done with resource allocation. So we are now reclaiming and getting resource, and that is going quite well. 1,000 in the hole. No big dealio. We're good. Let's go ahead and start reclaiming all of our T1 PGens as well. The mass overflow is the only reason that we're power stalling, and that is an acceptable reason to power stall while you're doing Wrasse. We're going to do that right there, and you are going to carry over directly to the next one. Fantastic. And yes, guys, this is a lazy game. A super lazy game. So don't get freaked out about it. There's a World War II mod for this game. That actually sounds amazing. It truly does. Okay. We have got the first Wrasse done. We're going for the second. And then we'll be able to go for a T3 Air Factory for all we're worth while we're getting... Ooh. Well, he's got some T2 PD in the back end. But now there's ships coming, so this is not good, to say the least. I'm a little worried. Nah, he's good. He can just go in the water on the other side, and that's fine. We got 4 Salems over there. No big deal. It's all good. Go over there with those. Let's go ahead and queue over here to get a second. And you are immediately going to go up here. Get all of these upgraded. So we're going to go T3 and pause. And you guys are going to come assist him when that is complete. And we need some more engineers over there. Alright, so frigates are a little bit of an issue because the frigates can fire over the shore, but apparently the T2 point defense fires into the shore. That is a little worrisome, but now the frigates are also missing, so it's okay. I just gotta find that sweet spot where apparently the guns do not exchange fire directly at each other. A little bit of an annoyance. Okay, so we're gonna park the Swift Winds. Check in. We are at nearly done. That is where we're at. We're going to go ahead and go T3 and spy plane 10 ASF. And those are just going to patrol right there. And look, see, I knew there would be a cause for these Swift Winds. We're just going to patrol them over there, take out those torpedo bombers that are being such a nuisance on that side. And we're going to start all of these T3 upgrades. I'm actually going to Control K this factory here and reclaim it because that is a valuable piece of mass. Do that right there. Good freaking dealio. Okay, so the torp bombers are down and I've got 4 Swift Winds which are going to do a reasonably good job of defending the area. Thankfully there are also some interceptors and last but certainly not least a cruiser coming up. So that's going to defend this area quite nicely indeed. Rewriter coming in on the outside. We're going to patrol those Swift Winds out in between the ACU and the bases because this is where things get a little concerning. There might be some Swift Winds. Not Swift Winds. There might be some Mercies incoming. We don't want to lose a commander to Mercies. That is for sure. So we're going to try to give them a little peace of mind, patrol some air overhead, that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and get some T3 scoutages going on. It does look like that is Tursto. Tursto does have T3 air on the field already. T2 Mexes. We got T2 Mexes. We got T2 Mexes. Everybody on the south side say T2 Mex. And T2, 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 T2. So we don't have any T3s to worry about. Not an issue, none whatsoever. And it looks like the people who are capturing the front Mexes also are not really exploiting them. So I don't think we have much to worry about. We got our first T3 online. We are doing well, doing fine on that eco game. And it looks like Roke has already got 2 freaking T3 Mexes. How do you do that, man? Why are you always ahead of me on economy? So we need to kill these. Let's go do this and clear the air. We've got 5 ASF and they're over the top of a cruiser, so I don't think we'll have any troubles whatsoever getting that taken care of. Let's go ahead and take you and go assist the ACU. And as soon as we start assisting that Mex, I'll just walk the commander down here and restart the cycle. And that is a little worrisome, but I don't think we have anything super high priority. Let's patrol this just to make sure that nothing is going on, not too many shenanigans. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's some T2 engineers up there. There's some TAC missiles up there. That could have ended very, 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 very badly. Thankfully, there is nothing on my side, I don't think. Has my scout flown an entire circle? I don't know that it has yet, but we've got everything in the view here. Flying, it's flying, and we are clear. Good dealio. Alright, so gunship on the way. We're good. TAC defense building. We're definitely good. Okay. Not a care, not a worry in the world. We are all going to be fine. Fine and dan-diddly-icious. Let's see what's going on this front line. I've got those ASF out there. We can probably bring those back. We can probably bring our Swifties back. Actually, I'm just going to patrol those in because I don't need them anymore. Yeah, I could probably reclaim the mass from them, but that's just way too difficult, you know? Way too many APM. So Roke finished Ras, that's good. He has not got much build power, but it looks like he is rushing out to the front to start something new out there. And there's finally some T2 Navy on the front end. Looks like cruisers, looks like a whole lot of build power for blue. And I spy with my little eye a T3 gunship. There's broadswords on the field, folks. That's a little discouraging, but, you know, we've got the stuff that we need to deal with it. I think we've got a reasonably firm hold on air. Let's go ahead and get T3 mexes up in this thing, and let's go for another round of T3 air. Now, we're going to need a little power storage. Always need a little power storage. Going to come back and assist that. You guys are going to assist that. We need T3. And we're going to go for build power out the wazoo. You guys, we're going to control K all of you. And we're going to reclaim all of you. Awesome. That's going to work there. And once we start the pour of T3 engineers into the field, we will be able to start building P-gens and all of the other things that come with that, mass fabricators and whatnot. So what is being pinged up here? A Sparky. A Sparky has landed. It's come down out of the mountain to assault the base. This is a one-man operation here, and he might actually take out... Nope, he is not going back. I was about to say, he might actually take out a T3 engineer, but apparently that kill is going to be passed up on. T2 gunships out in front, not protected. I'm going to come and protect them. I think that is worth it. They're just pillaging the front end of the village there. We've got mass being spent there. We need a T3 P-Gen ASAP because that is a thing. All of you come down here, please, so that you get out of the way of the building of the said thing. You're actually going to go up and assist this air factory. Get out of the way! Out of the way. Put you there. And still waiting on that P-Gen. It's alright. We'll figure it out. Okay, so there's air there, and there's cruisers there, and I don't want to fall into that trap. So we're going to back up. Brown has got quite a few ASF, but I have more. Blue, together they have more than I do, but we also have pink on our team building air, so I think we're okay-ish. Navy is looking a lot better, though, so that's good. Let's bring these over here, bring these over here, bring these over here. And the one other thing that I'm going to need to do is build an Omni once I get some power up. Yes, I know I'm horribly power stalled, but I can't help it at the moment. I'm sorry. We're going to do this right here to get our power situation rectified. Okay. Roke, what are you doing on Eco? You've got all T3 but 3, and I have got all T3 but 2. And you've got a lot of Navy under your belt, so I suppose that isn't a super fair comparison. We're just going to keep assisting T3 engineers that pop out of the factory here. I'm actually going to pause air for a minute so that we're not stalling anymore. There we go. As soon as this one's built, because you know the engineers continue to build even though the factory's paused. It'll spit out this unit, and then it will not start building another one. There we go. So that is a thing. We've got 5 T3 engineers at the moment on P-Gen duty. I think is a good round number. We're actually going to queue all of them with the same build order so that they will... it seems to help pathfinding just a little bit rather than having them all assisted to one thing. And we're going to do that right there. So that's going to give us our little base of build power. And I think we can... Yes, we can unpause this now. Alright, good deal. Much, much, much better balance. So now, let's start thinking about what we can do to end this game. We've got 2 T3 scouts here, 3 T3 scouts actually. Let's go ahead and loop those across, see what these guys are doing, see what we can do to kill them. And I probably need to, as soon as this is done, go ahead and build. We're going to walk up here to the middle, and I need to make myself mazer proof. because Telemazer is probably the next item on the list. Let's go ahead down here and kill these broadswords. We're going to do that. Oh, I see you, little ASF. How dare you come into my territory? So he's backing off the broadswords. He already sees me coming. That's a little annoying. We go T2 there. We're going to make sure that those leave the premises. Start clumping up. Get ready for a fight. I'm going to carry on over because I want to provoke him while I'm in a better position here. Let's do this. And we lose radar coverage there, but I can still see the way that he's turning. And let's try. Nope, I'm not going to catch his wing out. Okay, so we're going to go the other way. Come back. All right, but we got his broadswords away. He knows we're watching him now. He knows that we are watching him. So we're going to take our 5 here. We're going to come up this way. We are going to start building some fabricator farms, because that is the best way to up your economy after the T3 mexes. This gives you that little extra boost because you reuse your storage. We're going to do that and then assist the comm. You, my friend, are going to build a pair of T2 P-gens. Not P-gens. A pair of T2 shields that overlap on the ACU, and then maybe one. Nah, we're not going to do one more. All right, so you 5, you're going to make a group of point defense over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. You 5 are going to make a group of point defense over here. And you are going to go T3. There we go. The evolution of the defenses. So we got a good little scout back here. They do have Omni. They do not have a nuke. That is an absurd number of T2 power generators. I have no idea why you would build that many. Don't have any intel up there, but there's obviously still some people with a lot of T2 mexes. So that's good. That means that they have not fully developed their economic potential. That is good for us. We now are floating a little bit of mass, which means that when the time comes, I will actually be able to float the mass for a nuke defense, which I think I'm actually going to do this way. We're going to do that. A nuke defense right there. Then we're going to build a T3 shield, which again will overlap the commander in a different direction. And then we're going to build a T3 shield over here, I think. Yes, we're going to go there and a T3 P-gen there. If you notice, guys, I'm doing this symmetrically because I do everything symmetrically because I have a crippling case of OCD. Okay, not really, but yeah. Symmetrical things are always prettier. No nuke scouted. Right. Nuke subs are most definitely a terrifying reality. So you do not want to go without building nuke defense. Okay, those are scouts. I was about to get a little worried there, and then I realized that worry is futile because no amount of worry will change reality. So you should just give up and die already. Let's go ahead and build. I feel like we should be building some RASCOMs, so we're going to do that thing. Build those, pile them on over here. And we are going to start getting some more build power online. So let's go ahead and get these ASF rolling. Sweet, sweet dealio. People are getting stop and go with the stream. Not sure what to tell you, folks. Let me know if it keeps going, because right now everything is running smoothly on my end. Maybe something else is screwed up. Keep me posted. Okay, maybe it was just a temporary internet thing. Alright, so Yathatha is out and on its way across, but I doubt he's going to be able to get anywhere. because the Navy is going to pound that thing to death. My question is, can the Yathatha walk through the water and support Navy? Is Yathatha tall enough to support Navy? That would be my question. Because if it is, that would be awesome. Go ahead and assist there. Got the P-Gen coming up. That would be a no. Okay. All I needed to know, bro. Go that way. And we are going to need to turn on Mass Fab Manager. That's a thing. And let's go ahead and build... No, let's just keep on with what we're doing for now. We probably don't need any more T3 engineers, so we're going to assist there. And let's make some more ASF and assist there. And I love slow sim speeds because that means that you can basically do whatever you want to and you never run out. We're not going to fly over naval flak though. Did wing a Cybern cruiser, but I'm definitely not going near the Seraphim cruisers because that is a good way to lose all of your ASF at once. Because that is a pile of flak damage. Alright, good point. Nukes are going to be very effective against Navy here. Because it's all kind of clumped up. We're going to keep our ASF over there. We're going to queue all of you guys right over here. So that's a thing. And grab all of you and come up here. All of you, let's go scout. Just to see what's up on the other side of town. Do I have enough air to field some torp bombers? That is the question. The problem with that is that they have enough cruisers that they can swing the battle in their favor. So it's a bit of a sticky situation. We've got nuke defense coming up. So there's a little bit of building left that my ACU has to do. 3 more structures after this. And then we'll be pretty well balanced on mass income. So I don't think we're going to have any major issues in that regard. Let's just make sure that we keep the front protected. Obviously, the amount of UEF frigates is quite high over there. And we are... Let's go ahead and build... Let's take U3 up here. We're going to build an Omni right there. And then come back and assist. And you guys, we're going to come over here. We're going to build one more P-Gen. And then one of these things. And one of, not one of those things. And one of these things. So that should carry us. Okay, so the broadswords are still kind of hanging out in the back, but they're not getting closer. So that's exactly what we want. We don't want the broadswords deciding what we do. Should the Yathatha go? I'm not sure that that'll be super effective at hiding it, but I really want to see how much of the Yathatha sticks out of the water, because that's going to be a determiner in how effective this is. Okay. Cool, beanie weenie scallopinis. So there's our first RAS SACU. Oh man, it can't get in the water. Oh, there's a cliff there. What do you know? Actually, there's a cliff on both sides. You can't step off once it's actually on this. It's got to go off at one of the beaches. That sucks. Oh well. People asking for air support. That would be probably for the torp bombers. So I'm already there. I'm not sure what more you can ask. Oh, is that? No, that doesn't look passable. That still looks the same. So many torps. So many torps. It's beautiful. That was a massive Shift G. And it is a glorious thing to behold. Let's go ahead and kill this because all of the cruisers are going to be focusing fire on those torp bombers. So we can easily kill this broadsword and just pull out. And actually there's ASF coming in, so we could probably take that as well. Let's see what we do here. I'm going to wing this back. Yes, Orange is taking the bait. He's coming back around. And we just need to stay ahead of him in the turn. We should be fine. Yes, this is going to be a total massacre. Awesome. There's T3 torp bombers up on the north side, but I think I'll be able to take them out quite easily. Blue is now in with his ASF. And this is going to be a really bad turn for me, but I want to kill these bombers. No, he's not following. Beautiful. Okay, so I took some unnecessary hits, or I took some hits rather, maybe not unnecessary hits. I took some hits from the cruisers there, but I think overall I'll be fine. We're going to do that right there, which should hopefully kill both of those. Come on, come on, come on. All I need to do is touch them. All I need to do is touch them. And they're gone. All right, curve out of the flak, curve out of the flak. Please don't die. All my lovely little ASF. Good, they scattered. Okay. So I took some damage to them, but I think I'll still be okay. This is where air staging might actually be a good thing. I'm going to take those 4 ASF and chase down that torp bomber and try to kill it. Because I think that is worthwhile. And you thought that it successfully taken out the entire base, so that's a good thing as well. There goes that. Let's go ahead and sight. Whoops, wrong button. What is getting pinged here? There it is. Some gunships. We're going to go kill those. Actually, we're going to detour and wipe out all of Blue's remaining ASF while we're at it. And hey-o, we got it. Pink's got it. We're just going to go kill these. There goes that, and withdraw. That is a pile of Harpies you got there, bro. Run them on in. That's exactly what we need. Alright, so you thought this was going to be able to take out a lot of the build power over here for the Navy. I think we have just successfully collapsed the Navy. That's good. Go ahead and see what we've got as far as power surplus goes. We're going to sight there, and there is a PGen going up. Nothing too serious. Was there a nuke? That is the main question that I have. And it does not appear that there is a nuke anywhere. There's a nuke defense, but not an actual nuke. So we're going to turn off our little spy tool for now. Save that power up so we can turn all our fabricators back on. We're going to turn on our other 3 air factories with strap bombers because it's about time to start killing some guys. That's right, we're weird and creepy. You need to go up because I'm going to need to build some air staging facilities. I think that will help me out tremendously. They've got a lot of E. Well, yeah, they would. I mean, that's a thing that happens. When you need T3 air and a whole bunch of other stuff, I mean, kind of comes with the territory. So let's do this and reassist you, my friend. We're going to build a couple of banks of SAMs. And then maybe a few T2 point defense. Just to soundly beat in the point that any commander that comes in here is going to die. There is no two ways about it. There's that thing. And Navy is now in full retreat. It has shifted somewhat to Zooey spam. There's a lot of factories down over here, so a little bit of an interesting choice, but we're not super heavy on frigates at the moment, so Zooey's might do reasonably okay. It's except for the fact that Salem destroyers do pretty well at eliminating hover because of the higher fire rate. There's also a battle cruiser to deal with, which is at full health at the moment, and a Cybern battleship, which has the benefit of some shielding from the back. However, this Yathartha here is going to be... Oh, look! You see the T3 battleship dancing around in circles there? And they're doing the do-si-do. Okay, T3 scouts, we're going to ping those over and patrol so that we get constant intel. I am going to patrol my air over here now since all the cruisers have been killed. I don't think I'll have any problems whatsoever getting away with that. I'm going to grab all of our T3 engineers here and go there. And our factories are pumping away at those strap bombers. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of waves out that will be able to kill some ACUs. Got Sam's going down in the base, but I think we're actually going to stop assisting the ACU with that. We're going to go over here and assist more RASCOMs instead, because that is a thing that is awesome. There's a lot of P-gens over there. Kind of in a weird configuration. When was the last time you saw Yathartha win Navy, guys? Today is that day. Oh, balance. No, there's nothing wrong with balance. Come on now. Actually, this was auto balance, so there is no argument to be had. Chucky Dickens, you did miss a higher one. There is 126 people. There are 126 people in the stream at the moment, which is incredibly awesome and super amazing. But the other night there were 132, so it is very, very close, but not quite over the all-time record. Do. I never play Navy maps. Well, this is not exactly a hardcore Navy map, let me tell you. But you can think that if you want to, and obviously there are some different strategies that apply when there is water available. I'm going to go ahead and just ram all my ASF up in here because my teammate looks like he could use a hand. I'm going to run up in. Whee! This is actually a really good idea here because battle cruisers hold up in the choke point. There's only so many ships that can come into firing range at once. I would move them further up, honestly. 3 battle cruisers with some shielding. You could even build T3 stationary shields along the bank here and put battleships and battle cruisers under the shields. It would be a nearly impenetrable naval defense. I'm just saying. I mean, there's more than one way to skin a cat, you know? Although I do not recommend skinning cats. They kick quite hard. Let's see here. What can we do to speed this up? We've got 3 strap bombers at the moment. And I see a... Yep, there's an ACU right there. There is Maroon's ACU. Farm's ACU. Probably out in the water. There's a whole lot of T3 gunships coming out as well. I think we just abandon all other building projects and go for the strap bombers. I'm going to stop that ASF. Here we go. Stop that ASF. Build strap bombers. Build strap bombers. And you're already building strap bombers. And we're going to stop you and build strap bombers. Awesome. We're mass stalled like all get out, but we're going to have some strap bombers. Alright, so our ASF have just about thoroughly cleansed the opposite side of all opposition air forces. That's exactly what we want to see, and we're slowly but surely collapsing everything that is left. Looks like Farms has an impressive amount of naval production in the back end, but unfortunately Navy does not do super great versus broadswords or whalers. Whatever the case may be, whalers, there it is. Whalers are pretty awesome too. So when's our strap bombers coming out, guys? Gotta get them out. They're overdue. Gotta keep up. But apparently they're not going to. Also, -3 sim speed doesn't help. Sigh. One of the slightly more annoying things about FA nowadays Looks like we've got Farms is the culprit. He is at -3 at the moment. Farms, you on a laptop? Uh-oh, who died? Blue died. He was one of the only guys standing out of the water, so obviously he was the first to go. Like, that's an SACU. Those are SACUs. Probably the ACUs. Ah, there's the ACU. Let's get that over there. Come on, guys. Let's go pound him down. Get those strats in and steal that Yathota's kill. Yathota's kill, however you pronounce it. Yathota's kill. And once we get done with that bomber, I think we're actually going to go for some T2. There we go. Oh, looky there. I spy with my little eye an ACU trying to escape from the water. Unnoticed. Just slip on by. I'm going to get Farms. That's exactly what I'm going to do. He is going for a... Is that an upgrade or a teleport? That looks like an upgrade, but I may be totally wrong. We'll know in just a moment. He may be teleporting. So there's a bunch of SACUs building T2 artillery. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to do. That is an upgrade. There's an engineer assisting it. Probably going for a teleport upgrade. He definitely doesn't have teleport. So here come the strats. I think we can get him in one pass with these. Ah, there's a fat boy online. What do you know? Still struggling to kick and scream and die as slowly as possible. That's every human's goal in life, right? You just live as long as you possibly can and go out as slowly as you can. 4 strat bombers, that is going to be... There goes another one to the gunships. That's going to be enough damage, I think, to kill Farms. And it is! There he goes. No more Maroon. Is that other commander? Pesky son of a gun. There you are. Went out to go get that Yathota and ended up running into some Salem fire and some lightning strikes. Not exactly the best way to spend your day, you know? That's okay. You're going to meet some strat bombers before it's all over with, and that is an even worse way. Building up those shields, that's a bit of an annoyance, but I think we'll do fine. And all of these torps coming in, and I don't think there's even ACUs in the water to kill anymore, so we're going to shift back. And go for some lovely little T1 bombers. No, we're not. There's Sam's over there. But we're going to go for some T3s. Those will survive Sam's reasonably well. Alright, so Tursto is down to 1,700 health and falling rapidly. There's the strat bomber that killed him. And he is out of here. No more to be seen. He was the owner of the Sam, so that helps us out quite a lot. Levitican, you're going to be the last to die, but you are going to go. There is nothing that can save you. Grab all these strats. Pound on down on that ACU. There's some whalers in there, so they might snipe my kill once I break the shield, but hopefully not. Alright, strats in. Shield is broken. Levitican is taking heavy damage. So much firepower coming down on him. And here comes my pair of strat bombers in the back. Looks like he is not going to make it, though. I don't know if it was a Percival. Nope, those are his Percivals. It was a whaler. A whaler or a Salem that killed him. But something sure enough did. That is going to wrap up Dual Gap. And guys, that is going to be the last time you see it for quite a freaking while. Because I'd like to not make a habit of maps this turtly. Anyway, we're going to try to play one more very quickly before the stream is up. You know the drill. I got to reset a couple of things. I will be right back. We'll get at it again.